Hi everyone, unfortunately the weather hasn't been great lately, so I haven't got outside to do all the things that I've wanted to do for these videos. But today we're going to talk about flourishing. So in case you didn't know what flourishing is, it's like tricks you do with your mace. And there's loads of different types, and you can essentially make your own up. As soon as you've learnt the first few, you can sort of mix and match and see what you can do really. So the most popular ones are throws, side throws, high throws, small throws, rolling it around your neck. There's finger spins, there's a whole load of things you can do and learn as you progress. The two things I'm going to teach you today though is putting it around the back of your hand and the butterfly flourish. So putting it around the back of your hand, it does what it says in the tin really, it's just putting it around like that. So that is really common in a lot of flourishes. You would use that a lot before you throw or at the end of a flourish, things like that. You use it all the time if you're flourishing. So that's sort of one of the first things I would teach anybody learning when we're sort of starting to talk about flourishing. So I'm going to teach you that and the butterfly, which is that flourish there. So we'll talk those through with you. So if you're right-handed, try this with your right hand. If you're left-handed, try it with your left hand. And once you do it perfect with one hand a few times, try it with the next hand. So to start off then with our right hand, what you want to do is grab the mace about the middle. So this is a wee bit heavier because of the head of the mace. Even if it's a homemade mace or if it's your proper mace, it'll be balanced so that one side's heavier than the other. And things like this you can use to your advantage. So you're going to have it in the middle and keep your fingers out wide and your thumb completely out of the road. That's what happens to a lot of people when they're trying this, is their thumb stays in and then you can't get it turned around. So keep your thumb out of the road and use your other hand to help just at the start. So what you're going to do is you're just going to roll it around the back of your hand and catch. So I'll try that again then. So fingers out wide, thumb out back, you're going to roll it slowly around the back, the thick part of your hand, see that? Round and catch. So once it gets to this length here, wrap your fingers around it and catch. Okay, what I would tell a lot of young kids as well is, if you imagine there's a ladybird on the back of your hand, and if you move your hand too far over, then the ladybird's going to fall off. So that's sort of just to stop them turning their wrist too much, because if you turn their wrist too much, what's going to happen is the thumb's automatically going to catch the mace and you're going to be stuck like this, or else they're going to let go and it's just going to drop. So it's really important to not turn your hand upside down completely. When we're doing this motion without this hand, it's a very slight flick. So once again, then I'll do it with my left hand, helping my right hand, so it's round like this, round and catch. Now if you're going to do that without the other hand, then you just give it a wee flick like this, let go and catch. Okay, don't worry about it catching over here or anything just yet. All you're trying to achieve at the minute is being able to let go and catch. Okay, so round, let go, catch, round, let go, catch, and try and do that maybe 5 times without dropping it. Once you can achieve that, then try your other hand. So if you're doing it with your left hand, then you want the mace of the head, or the head of the mace, sorry, on your right hand side. So the head's going forward again. Okay, if you can do it that other way, but it just at the start it makes it harder because it's obviously balanced on the other side. So do it with your left hand then, it's the same thing. So keep your fingers out and your thumb far away, and you're going to use your right hand to help keep your hand nice and straight and flat. Bring it round and catch. So we'll try that again then. Same thing, fingers out, thumb out. Use your right hand, bring it over the back of your hand and catch. So once you feel comfortable doing that, try and do it without your other hand. So nice wee flick, round the back, catch. Okay, keep practicing that until you can do it with both hands without thinking. and you want to sort of do that motion in front of your belly button, because that's sort of your arms are in closer to your body, rather than doing it up here. Your elbows are up and it just looks untidy looking. So and then as you progress and do that better, what you want to achieve is keeping your free hand in a nice tight fist with your thumb over and by your side. It's your natural reflex to, if you're doing that, to bring your arm in and move about and stuff. But you want to try and avoid that when you're drum majoring. You want to stand nice and still, do it without thinking. So now with that learnt, we're going to look at the butterfly. So start off in your right hand with your head of your mace on the left hand side of your body. Okay, so it'll look like this in front of you. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to turn it clockwise and you're going to turn it upside down. So once it's upside down, then you bring your hand out and you keep your thumb holding on. Now what you do then with your left hand is you bring it underneath, put your thumb underneath here and grab on, and your fingers apart. Now that's where the butterfly comes in. Okay, so once you have that done, then take your right hand away and you're going to move this over clockwise again and stop here. Now at this point you're going to do crisscross, so you're going to cross your arms like this, and now it's your bottom hand that you remove. So bottom hand away, and now you're going to turn your mace upside down again. Now it can be difficult to start sort of balancing your mace, try not hit your head, but balance your mace like so and have your hand the same way as before. So once again, butterfly, so left hand underneath your right hand, fingers out, thumbs on the mace. Same thing again, top hand away, left hand turn it clockwise so it stops here, then crisscross again. Now you'll notice this is a very repetitive flourish. So left hand away, turn it up clockwise, upside down, left hand underneath, butterfly. Right hand off, turn it clockwise again, stop, crisscross. Okay, left hand away, upside down, right hand under, butterfly. Right hand away, turn clockwise, crisscross. Left hand away, upside down, butterfly. Right hand away, clockwise, crisscross. It's the same thing over and over again, and eventually then you'll be able to do it quick and not thinking about it. So to talk that through again, if you get lost, the best thing to do is just start again. So grab your mace in your right hand again, ahead of the mace in your left hand side of your body. You're going to hold it about the middle. You're going to turn it clockwise, upside down, and stop. Fingers out, thumb round the mace. Your left hand always underneath. Always underneath. Fingers out, thumbs on, top hand away. Okay, so it makes sense that it's the top hand you're putting away because it's not going to be the left hand because you're just after putting that there. So top hand away, clockwise, stop, crisscross. You're going to take your left hand away now, which also makes sense because that's the hand that you had on. So take the left hand away, turn it up, butterfly. Top hand away, round, crisscross. Bottom hand away, round, butterfly. Top hand away, round, crisscross. Okay, it's a really easy flourish. Just don't overthink it too much and do it really, really slow. Talk yourself through it. So starting off, turn it upside down, left hand underneath. Make sure you have a nice butterfly action. Sometimes kids, they start doing things like this and like that, and oh, okay, that might look like a butterfly, but I don't know what you're going to do after that. So just work through it, talk yourself through it, and if you have any questions, feel free to message the page or my profile directly and see how you get on with it.